lakad matatag!
A well-established potential from what they've already displayed. So it's if they're able,
And
yeah, so you kind of have to build around that.
Oh, Seneko. Yeah, smoke screen's down and the Crystal Maiden falls. First blood for the Ricky, and they're going to go on Ramses as well. I mean, lasers.
I found the culprit here. According to Dota 2 Pro Tracker, our friends over there, as Malady is in trouble at the top rune and
he is
very much dead. Someone has played 15 matches of Dazzle in the past couple days. Then the last 8 days, Mr. Thompson has played 50. If it's good, makes sense. And then Eggs, Octarine. Yeah, it's going to be cheeky.
That's going to be a lot of sustain. Sweden strong. I think he got the D ward. Close to death, though. Ramses could have popped a mango, but yeah, another 5 seconds for the Stormhammer to come up. So the turnaround now from Na'Vi. Back onto Seneko, graving up the Ricky, getting the easy kill.
And probably just the tier 1 mid. I feel like those would be like the 3 moments where you're going to look to fight as Darkside. Right now, they're going to try and get aggressive mid here, but...
It's Blink
that
Centaur.
first jump, they're going to... Oh, yeah, it's Blink time.
Smoke breaks.
Oh, no, not that guy.
I see the clockwork. He's still got a hookshot ready in the freezing field. Trying to bring him down. It's cancelled down by Malady and Seneko. He's the only hero to fall. Darkside needing to back up now. This could be a chance for Na'Vi to really... a teenager playing rugby and stuff. Now we try to go to the gym or go for a walk. And I'm like, why do I have cramp in my leg after a 20-minute walk? What's happening?
Why am I broken?
Why is my body just decrepit and old? Roger. Wow, okay,
there it is.
2 familiar stuns, then the dart. He will try and get past, but the hook shot's there from Malady. Inside the smoke screen, Roger about to die, but he slips away. The Soul Assumption chases as Sweden strong, trying to slip out of here, while DK Fogus trapped in the cogs, blown up by Nikki. Rebel slow to a crawl, and he's about to die as well. And the Bloodstone is trying to heal him up, but he's getting a lot of work done with it. Takes down Seneko and Rebel, and they get nothing for it. I thought at least Lash would get 1 kill, but it's just 4 for nothing.
That was kind of... Despite it only being a 2K lead, this is a very real advantage for Na'Vi with how much of the net worth is currently tied up in Ramses.
Oh, now DK Fogus. He was waiting on top of the staircase. Can't cast a single spell inside the smoke screen. And Na'Vi, again, why not? Centaur and Hoodwink, they're smoked. Rogers, it will break.
First, right?
There's the dart. Sweden strong. He's straight in on top of them. The wraparound will not work. And Malady, another great hook shot, isolating the Centaur. They blow up Roger with a V-tune. Just unleash the damage and force that up to high ground. He's got a double kill on the Drow Ranger. And I just don't see a way back in for Darkside at this point.
That's actually brilliant. That dart is so annoying when you...
Darkside, gonna use the opportunity. Oh, Sweden strong. Oh, the ward, the high ground vision gets off the tricks of the trade, and the Ricky's out of there. They can't get the jump onto anybody. Rebel just runs straight on in with a Stampede BKB. The hookshot misses from Malady. And TK Fogo is trying to blow up the Dazzle. Can they take him down? Nicky Cool can't grave himself. Sweden strong falls, and 3 kills going the way of Darkside. They lose their Centaur, but Ramses stunned by the familiars as Lays looks to try to escape. But there's Roger.
Nice.
The lockdown they needed. And a 4-for-1 emerges for Darkside with a couple of familiar kills and an ultra for Rebel.
Okay, they've left top till the end, the ignored lane.
Oh, can they find Roger? Radiant have the vision. They're going to see them coming. Sweden strong and Malady pair up onto the Hoodwink. And Roger, the cogs push back and not enough damage being launched towards him means he's still surviving. Ramses, he's on the Ricky, but the grave is there. The Dazzle keeps Sweden strong alive while DK Fogus and Rebel chasing Nicky Cool. They know the grave is down for a little bit. And Ramses, he's just being cut. He's stuck. He's walking up and down the staircase. Doesn't know if he's coming or going, but he will come and kill off the Ricky or try to, but the Ricky turns. The tricks, the jump, the dagger back. Dart sleeping, the Crystal Maiden, Seneko and Roger. They will kill Malady, but they'll lose pretty much everything else in the exchange. This is all around the timing of that second Roshan, but I feel like no. Okay, Darkside, this is a nifty little move. You're showing Ramses, you're baiting with him. Rocket Flare sees the Sven, but the rest of them are smoked. High ground and high ground vision here. Oh, Radiant have a ward in behind them. This could be big. Sweden strong. The first point of contact. They're blowing up the Ricky. They've got the kill. Charging in. DK Fogus aiming for the Dazzle now. He's another huge target for them.
They need.
Darkside. They have to kill him with the 4-staff away. Nicky Cool gets off the Greaves. Still has the grave as well. But Na'Vi, they lose DK focus on Darkside, and Rebel falls as well to VTune. Sven trying his hardest, but this marksmanship from Drow shredding through him. And GG's called. 22-7. I mean, a few moments there, the Darkside really tried to grasp onto, but the build-up of Na'Vi post 15 minutes was just way too big.
Yeah, and I think damage output in actual team fights isn't great, but like the lane looks good.
Radiant's up.
So
yeah,
it's
you were
just,
right.
It's just Lifestealer.
Dave Johnson here.
Oh, okay, and yeah, we know you're going Lifestealer. Instant Morphling. Okay.
Immediate. That's a pretty good matchup.
That's a good Morphling pick.
They don't get to keep the vision on the Maiden. And now maybe a turn. The Soul Assumption. The Fairy Fire's not enough. Laze gets first blood 5 minutes in. We're expecting a little bit sooner, but they get it done.
That was 225 damage. Man, that spell hits hard early.
Damage onto this tier 1 with a catapult wave arriving. And all the toss back bottom. Laze thrown in towards the creeps. Roger, Seneko, and Ramses turning onto Malady now, and they will get the kill, but it cost Roger his life. While in the mid lane, Nikki Cool gonna onslaught away. It's just happening. Everywhere you look is action.
A tombstone here, so no big commit into the tree line.
What was that tip for?
Just, good friends, that's all.
Kill spree.
Oh, what's it?
All right, well, Ramses, I mean, I was watching that. I thought he was going to live, I'll be real. Just messed up the shift.
And Ramses goes mid now, so he holds that lane. But yeah, now it's a chance for Na'Vi to react and bring heroes of their own into the bottom spot. Split Earth onto Mirana. They've killed off the Maiden. The leap to the high ground. Sweden Strong surviving. The miss uphill doesn't finish him off. Now Rebel in trouble. Nikki Cool trample him down and get the kill on the Lesh. That's the thing, you bring Rebel down there, don't get anything done, and you're kind of stuck in this situation where they're watching him. He's pulling these camps occasionally into large camp to try and not only increase his own farm, but to try and stop DK Focus from doing the same thing. This Darkside has been trying to farm deep in enemy jungle, and he just caught out with a pulverized Starstorm.
Damn. Hit him with a smackdown.
A lot later on in the game. I think you should be able to spend like 3k gold and buy a slot for your boots. Just free up.
That'd be like having a TP slot, okay? You're just getting ridiculous.
Yeah, or a neutral item
great
slot.
Smoke wraparound here.
Yeah, catching Visage yet again. They're going to expend Freezing Field for it, but if they can get Malady as well, and the Tombstone being dropped makes it all worth it. Na'Vi not going to react to this. Don't bother responding down in that dead lane bottom. Just let them precision strike into the hearts of Darkside.
If Na'Vi miss their initial stun onto Ramses, he's going to be really hard to catch.
Yeah.
Because like their overall catch and like secondary chase down is pretty weak. And the Morphling now has the big range too.
Does Radiant have a sentry? The sentry's too far away. They see the Lesh straight in on top of him. And Rebel, he's nearly dead. The trample and the damage from V2, it's enough as they chase Roger now with the zombies. But arrow already spent and the TP home looks like a good one. Gets away safely. While Seneko, he joins his squad. Oh, yeah. Just wrap around into wrap around.
Christmas is over, guys. Stop the rapping, all right?
They've gone to the Christmas market and got on the merry-go-round as well. Just round and round we go, and straight onto Ramses. BKB pulverized, trying to aim for the Morphling. Tombstone's down, but Ramses is about to die. They've got the damage through the pulverize, and you were absolutely right. Rebel now trying to turn, but he's got a BKB and TP home. Na'Vi assert their dominance with a double smoke movement, and Darkside just didn't seem to have what it took to protect their Morphling.
BKB, I'm gonna grab him. What are they gonna do?
Nothing.
And he has no time to react, obviously, because you know that little Lincoln's pop that triggers their monkey brain.
Oh, kill the Undying. Nikki Cool's Primal Beast is inside his freezing field. The 4-staff vacuum. Interesting little interaction there. Drifting and sliding around a big old dino. It doesn't want to become extinct just yet, but Roger might be shutting out his gene pool as they do take down 3 with Rel's Leshrac and Laze. Running back and a rage TP from V2. Nothing to stop it there.
Situation.
Yeah, they really like that bottom right-hand corner of the map, Darkside. Not sure what's up with that, but Roshan was a 10-second spawn. Incredibly quick, and the jump in from Roger, very fast as well, straight onto the Undying. Malady healing himself up, doesn't even drop the Tombstone though.
Wow.
He'll hold that for his buyback.
That was a crazy play. Like, the way they did that without their Morphling at all, like, Ramses was very far away, and they went for that pick.
Nikki with V-Tune. They found the Lash trying to blow him up with the 4-staff. The save with the Greaves there as well. It's still dying inside the Roche pit. And V-Tune, he's holding his BKB for the right moment to try and slip away from DK Focus. He's dropped the wall in on him, and V-Tune slow to a crawl. The Skadi slow from this Ramses Morphling, but they're stopped in their tracks by the familiar stuns landing. And now the damage comes in from the high ground. The Tombstone's well placed, and they kill off the Darkseer. Seneko and Rail on the run home. Nice freezing field with a split earth landing. Nicky Cool, the toss back on V-Tune, kill the lifestealer off, and now Lays. He's feeling the pain from Ramses. There doesn't seem to be enough control or damage. And Morphling, he's found a fight where he can really open up onto Na'Vi.
Also, these walls from DK Fogos. Really nice mid game from this Darkseer. Like, very greedy hero at the start. Couldn't contribute a lot, but he's hitting the big plays.
Oh, this could be interesting, though. Roger, he's jumped into the Roche pit trying to scout them out, but it's everybody from Na'Vi here. V-Tune takes him down, and it looks like a little retreat, not fully falling back. And Na'Vi deciding, hang on, high ground, hold that.
DK Fogos saw the 5-hero vacuum, and he had to stop himself. He almost cast, and he's like, no, I don't have wall. I don't even know if I want them to know I'm here. Then he got hit by a zombie.
Oh, arrow? Spotting Roger in the back. But now, Nicky Cool, BKB, the jump on in, V-Tune, trying to get on Ramses, but the Pulverize stops, and the BKB's up from the Morphling. I'm not too sure. I think he cancelled it himself, and he's stuck now between Roger and Ramses, and with no buyback, he's dead for 70 seconds. Lays vacuumed in the wall as well, and even with that stone form, he's going to be surrounded by Darkside heroes. Split Earth timed well from Rail. And Ramses push out side lanes. Who fills the spot?
It's a tug of war of the same team because the cores want to go farm.
But, Nicky Cool. He had to BKB to defend himself against the Tiny. They blow up Roger, though, as Darkside with Ramses and DK Focus lands the 3-man vacuum, and Ramses onto Lays, forcing the stone form and blowing up. Nicky Cool. Familiar's falling quickly, and the Visage is surrounded. No way out of this. Destroyed by the Morphling, who is absolutely online now with a Crystallis.
Despite being at 23k, because if you just kill that strike right away, that's 23k right there.
Oh, but look at this positioning around the Arcane Rune. Na'Vi, they're the ones that get jumped, and Melody's blown up. Onslaught, the Primal Beast, he's aiming the Morphling. He did get his BKB off, it looked like. And Ramses turning, surviving through it. Not a chance in hell of killing off this Ramses Morph. Far too tanky. And V-Tune, he's going to have to try and BKB TP home again, leaving the rest of his squad to die. Darkside didn't lose a single soul. Forced out the buyback from Melody's Undying, and V-Tune calls GG.
Yeah, the Roche was spawning in just a moment anyway. DK Focus checked. Wasn't there quite yet, but does not matter. Because they know. That was their last chance. Got a couple items, went for the big fight. Be a core, and we just... Or an offlane, we just picked Lena, but... Grab ourselves a Timber.
Timber and
also something
techies.
that he's been playing a lot, by the way. Oh, Nicky Cool's still going to go Tusk. Okay.
Okay. Kill here onto Ramses. There's level 6 on the Naga. Level up the Song. I'm probably going to go for the Song TP home, I'd assume, right now. Oh, he's waiting. He's biding his time. Hey, oh, Nicky Cool's got the first blood. There's the Song from Ramses. Well, down at bottom. Okay, it's happened. Who died?
Yeah, they did Chrono.
Darkside.
Pressure in, but it's really interesting to see how he's so much more passive about this. Like, he's catching the waves. He's getting some golden XP for himself. Oh, DP's coming.
Oh, nice toss. Roger looked like he was dead to rights there, but now Marana the one getting caught out. DP with that speedy haste rune comes down bottom, looks for the tier 1 as well. Kick V-Tune out of this lane. Oh, he's already used Time Walk. Oh, this is dangerous for V-Tune. In comes DK Focus from the north as well. Another Time Walk ready in a second, but the silence lasts too long. The value... Oh, what's that? There's a...
Sweet strong.
There's a butterfly. There's a butterfly chasing techies.
Here.
There's a frostbite.
All right, never mind. He doesn't live here.
The courier.
He's using the courier.
The couriers are coming. Oh, Ramses is dead. Oh, no.
Oh.
Our first T-Tools of the day.
Tiny's coming.
The techies is more important. So Naga died up at top to the Tusk and Timber. Freedom again just to sit top lane, wait for the waves of creeps to crash into his tower. What is he now? 800 gold away from Blink. Very important item for them. I mean, it's their primary form of catch. They're going to have some tanky heroes as well. Like Sanjin Yasha, sorry. Kaya Yasha is nearly done there for the DP. As I've T-Tours once more. Darkseer down bottom lane.
No, they got... I don't know what's going on with those devs, man. They got feed issues.
Whoa,
As in Observer Ward. They see him twice. It's 20/20 vision in the triangle right now. Well, the place formerly known as the triangle.
They see Marana twice. She dies once. easy pickings. And Tier 1 in trouble now as well. They'll try and put Lays here on the front lines. Try and defend. Ramses does die to Nicky Cool down bottom, but in the mid lane, Lays, he's onto Seneko. Rail here with the Exo and the Spirit Siphon. They've got a lot of damage, and that's not enough tankiness for the Timbersaw to withstand it. He doesn't have Blink.
You have to die.
They're trying to chase him. They've got their sticky bombs on him. Absolutely will take down Roger Tiny now. But yeah, it's like one of those like chess scenarios, right? Where you have to try and find, you know, black to play, mate in one. Where this is happening now. Can or will they do something about it? They're smoking.
I like that they scanned to make sure they didn't just like back out instantly.
Roger breaks vision, blinks away from the chakram. Exo's going for this DP. And Lade's trying to front line and open all the silence. He was trying to time walk in. Now he BKB's up and the 3-man chrono's there. But where is the damage? It's in onto the Naga Siren with an arrow to stun her as well. But Ramses, there it is. A mega kill for Nicky Cool. The jump away from Sweden Strong. The Techie's still alive as Lays looks to blow up the Darkside. And Malady leaping out of the freezing field. Seneco's had enough. Rebel trying to give chase on the Timbersaw. So we lose the Naga and the Techies 1 for 1. But that's advantage Na'Vi. Arrow. Ooh, it lands on the Maiden. And Lays, he knows he can go straight in on top of them. Blow up the Dogs here and the Maiden. DK Focus barely surviving while in the back lines. The Void tossed around and doesn't time walk away.
To the void. I'm not called Dick.
Wait. Need a big blast off play. I mean, the chrono into the arrow was perfect. That's kind of stuff they need. And now with the shard, like you actually have blast off into arrow, right? Because the the range is massive, and he doesn't even have the Aether yet. So that is pretty cool. So by level 15, this Techies will be very valuable. Blast off into arrow, into walrus sponge. Okay, all right, I'll see some stuff actually.
The high ground though, Darkside, they hold it in a vacuum wall. The two of them, Techies, Mirana, both having to relinquish their lives as the freezing field slows down the Timbersaw for a second. V-Tune does have a chrono, but he's holding, being patient with it. Frostbitten forced to BKB and time walk away a little further. Now the chrono, DP and that Tiny caught inside. Song, as the BKB ends, they're trying to catch out this faceless Void, and Ramses finally arriving on the scene of the crime. He's ready to battle. Toss back, V-Tune, he's caught up into the frostbite of the avalanche from Roger. Age is claimed up already, and now can they kill him twice with the Orchid? They can absolutely shred through Na'Vi.
Well, that was a sick wraparound play. Didn't see that one coming from the high ground behind them. And they get absolutely bopped from behind. Perfect combos from the vacuum. Oh no.
Cancels the TP of Lays. A bonus kill coming, and then Snare will follow him, but he's got the Lotus Orb. A few seconds of peace as the toss onto the Timber, jumping around. This Naga Siren's on a trampoline. They've got another silence on him, but Timber has the Timber chain cancelled though by the Roger Avalanche. Very well timed, and now surrounded by what? 4 heroes. The Darkside has flipped the switch and said, right, there we go.
Going to 140. Remember when Ags was like 60 seconds or something? You'd be awfully annoyed with it. Oh, good times.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting though.
Yeah, that was really gross. It wasn't actually good times.
Oh, Na'Vi, they sense blood in the water a little bit here. They're trying to scramble towards them, but they're back in the wall. And Rebel straight in onto that faceless Void. V-Tune gets annihilated, and now the chase is on. Roger will hunt them down. Lays trying to slip away. The snowball back towards Roger. Jump out with a blink dagger as well, with Nicky Cool slipping away. Malady and Sweden Strong getting towards the high ground and dodging the silence as well. But Ramses, he's forced out forward. The ensnare catching Timbersaw there, but there we go with the blast off in. Turns into a piggy, and the Techie's about to be demolished. Darkside are swarming the Radiant base, and Na'Vi just have no recourse, no answers for so many questions being posed by Darkside. Roshan's alive in 20, Gary. And just
claps for Na'Vi, okay? There's no exorcism.
Okay.
Now next fight. Wait,
just don't die,
guys. Don't fight.
DP's dived in. Buyback from Sweden Strong. Tusk caught up in the ensnare, and the blast off misses, so Ramsey's able to stand his ground and fight even within the mines, and a 3-man vacuum dragging them all back in towards the DP. The Walrus Punch holding her in place for a second or two. Rabel, no real escape now. Blink was on cooldown, and the song comes too late, so they take down the DP and step 1 into step 2. 1 foot in front of the other, and they are marching forwards towards some kind of comeback.
They need a big smoke. Yeah, actually, no TP out, but not able to catch him. My goodness, he is speedy. Oh, actually stopped for a second.
Oh, right, Silver Edge.
They need to smoke out with this chrono right now, right? I don't think they have a choice.
Meanwhile, Malady's dying to Naga illusions.
Help.
Team, Wait, hang on. What's happening here? Timbersaw? Oh, he chased all the 3-man. Chrono, V-Tune. He's whacking away at Darkside. Do they have the damage to kill off a single hero? Doesn't look like it. Okay, finally DK Focus falls. But it's a lot of expenditure from Na'Vi, and V-Tune is being shredded. The Frostbite up to the high ground forces the man to style out. But Nicky Cool, snowball save. Buy time for this. V-Tune faces Void. They've got the Avalanche to catch him, though. The damage not coming fast enough. V-Tune, the toss back, bouncing around with the Lotus Orb up. And Nicky Cool is just trying his hardest. Bless him. The poor fella's been ensnared by the Naga now. And Ramses, he's untouchable. The Naga will get a double kill and chase on towards Lays. He's slapping around with his seal totem to try and create a gap. But the bridge, it's been closed up, blown up, destroyed by Roger and Ramses.
Dude, Sineko just hit too long.
With Octarine, you just perma-frostbite people?
No, not quite. I mean, almost, though.
And did quite a good job. A jump in from Darkside. Marana just dying to illusions again, and they drop the wall on V2. So he's got a couple of illusions chasing him. Good blast off from Sweden Strong, but it is just unrelenting sustain and damage from Darkside. DK Focus half HP, but he's a Darkseer with a Greaves and a pipe and another side device in a second as the snowball. It only bought a second of time for Nicky Cool. Dead without buyback, and Timbersaw hexed up and trees lobbed at him. He's a tanky fella, but surrounded by 5, not going to last long now. No buybacks here. And all you've got left is a Phasel's Void with Chrono. GG Cool, they know it's over. Come on, V2, just one more. It's off cooldown, use it. Nah, Roger says no. Not a chance in hell. 2-1 victory here for Ramses and the Darkside boys over Na'Vi.